Okay, let's do online head-to-head. Madden 23. As you can see, my brother is annoying, and he played online. So yeah, that's why I have 1,940 ranking points. But it's good that it doesn't show my record, because Baron lost one game. But that doesn't count. Let's just delete those points. And yes, I'm using the 49ers. So what's up? Welcome to the stream. I have to go grab my phone. Okay, let's see. What did you say? I'm gonna go to the stream on my phone.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Hi. Yeah, I remember you. I know I haven't streamed in a while. And I need to turn down the freaking volume. I'll do that after this game.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Another run with Mitchell. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a second straight loss. This would be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
You can bet they're not going to go away from the running game anytime soon, but this is obviously not a good start. 2 carries, 2 runs, both stopped for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Lance. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching.
Can you hear me now? I don't know. I might have to push my mic all the way to my face so you can hear me.
To connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Lance.
Come on,
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Hunter Renfrow deep to return for the Raiders. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a gain.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
They're not punting, dude. Well,
so opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
Going for it.
To throw for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right.
Easy.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Trey Lance keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And the 49ers are on the board first here in Vegas. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Let's go.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Okay. Yeah.
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10 to the 43, 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
2nd down and 8. Counter play with Jacobs. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Here's Carr to throw.
Yes.
And this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
X. Yes. X. What the heck? Why is this guy going for it? I understand it's online and they like to go for it a lot.
Carr gonna go on 4th down.
Dang it.
Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. He's got room at the 30. And it's a fumble.
Oh, he fumbled.
And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh my God, I got so lucky there.
Oh, you're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah,
There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for
that should have been a touchdown.
Yeah.
Punt it away, let your defense take over with better field position.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Okay, I just
Pretty
need to
good
get
job
that
defensively.
down.
Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
So right after the defense gets you the ball on a takeaway and a fumble recovery of their own, you've got to reward them, don't you? You've got to stay out on the field, give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it, running the football and picking it up on 3rd down.
Yeah, would not have wanted to go 3 and out. They avoid that right there.
Yeah, they avoided the glares as they went back to the bench, didn't they? Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
2nd down and 3. The Lance going to throw. And this complete to Mitchell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a first down.
Sliding out of the pocket. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's the wrong button. Okay, there we go.
Now Lance.
Dang it.
Down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
That was fast.
Give that sack to the linebacker, Jayon Brown. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Lance to throw it. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So
let's go.
Adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. First down, here's Mitchell.
What the heck?
Nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Here's Lance. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back in the 24. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 3rd and long, it's Lance. Steps away. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. To throw, it's Lance. Left side.
Oh, break those ankles. Juke them.
As the first half is winding down.
Let's go. Oh, this is PS4. I don't have next gen, sorry. Let's go.
Gold with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
I don't have a PS5.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
I don't have next gen. I don't have PS5. I'm on PS4.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On 1st down, Carr. And that's caught inside the 50. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Actually, no, we're not going to take a knee, you stupid. We're not taking a knee. We're not taking a knee. Oh. Well, they knew I'm not taking a knee. How did you guys know?
Play action, now it's Lance.
No.
Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Oh, I just wanted to try. Oh, yeah, TD Barrett's
that'll
good.
do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3.
They start with the ball.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action.
Okay, wow, he likes me.
The half will begin with a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game, because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Hit him.
They'll get it to the 23-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now Carr on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And how nice is it for him to know that when he gets outside the pocket, he's got a reliable tight end he can go to. So he's able to look his way, find his big target, and set up 1st and goal.
Oh my gosh, wide open Devontae Adams.
Touchdown, Raiders. A pair of teammates at Fresno State connecting there. Derek Carr to Devontae Adams. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Lance's throw taken in by Samuel. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Let's do
That'll
that
be
again.
marked as a 27-yard pickup. And Lance now to throw. He'll buy some time right.
Oh my gosh, completely overthrown. What was that?
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Yeah, I
And
should have done
scrimmage
that.
once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Rolling to his right.
There we go.
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Niners have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Watch him deal again. Yeah.
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one
Keeps
out, so
kneeling.
they will begin the drive at the 25.
You guys still there? It says that there's 3 people watching.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right.
I tried to deflect that away.
I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Carr going to leave this for Drake on the draw. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play.
Stop typing random letters, Chase. Okay. So
we'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint.
Go for it.
They gave it an effort.
He's down by a touchdown. It's 5 minutes left.
Now Carr, gotta have this one.
No.
That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. 20, 10, 5, and he will score.
I cannot guard them on 4th down.
Foster Moreau, 78 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Lance looking to throw it. Flush to his right. And he will find his man Samuel. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. A give running right is Mitchell. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Trey Lance His second
No one
touchdown
was
of
up
the afternoon.
and no one was in front of me.
And the 49ers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Gold with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Another Nico.
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25.
He's a kneeler and no returns.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Carr. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Come on.
On first down, Drake.
And
brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Here's Jacobs. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Jacobs. And
no.
Yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Carr to throw.
Are you serious?
And he is in for the 2. I still can't believe they went for it, but they've got themselves a lead here late in the ball game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
Okay, I have 32 seconds. Okay, let's do this.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Lance back to throw.
Oh, come on. What do you mean? I was throwing that.
Not quite sure
that was
what
not
he was doing, and here comes the flag.
Come on.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But
he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
And that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
On the move to his left.
How did he drop that?
With a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it fly.
What? How is that?
It away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. To throw his car. Quickly a slant to Renfro. And that will get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Carr going to look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams.
Okay, only
He's
lost
going to get a
5
solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. Celebration time tonight on the Strip as we say so long from Las Vegas.
Okay, come on. Why does it take forever to get out of an online game? I'm gonna go grab something before the next game. Okay, let's do this. Okay, can I win now? Why? How are only 86 searching? Wow, that was quick. I have not used any other team except for the 49ers. And the NFC John Madden tribute team or whatever. I have not uploaded that video yet. What do you mean help, Jaden? Come on, what?
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the San Francisco 49ers and the Indianapolis Colts. The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. On the opening play, here's Ryan. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Boom.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Yes, I see that hamburger.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Big Mac Walker.
They go play action with Ryan. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, get that.
Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And this one will be brought back to the 22. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for touchdown right here out of the gate.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Oh, hello.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels.
Okay, I'll try to find your name on Discord. Yeah, I remember you.
Blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
We'll try to continue that trend
I
this
remember
afternoon.
when you made
no gain on the play that time, and it sets up
those
2nd
drawings.
and goal. Lance going to keep it on the option. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
No, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
Flushed out right.
What was that?
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker.
Okay, that should have been a catch. Oh, go Trent Williams.
Accelerating, and off he goes.
Okay, fine.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
That was not good.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49er offense.
Okay, I'll try to find out how to unmute you.
Lance going back to the air after the pick 6. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
What's your
good throw there to start the second possession. Maybe help erase the memory of the interception he threw first possession.
Yeah, I think a lot of the time now there's a communication between the head coach, offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach. All right, we got to get him settled. It's not easy after you've thrown a pick 6. You might want to just run the football, but I think in most cases you want to give him easy throws that he's comfortable with to get him going again. It's not necessarily just throwing one or 2 yards. What throws does he like to make? Give him a couple of those and get him going.
Definitely looked like one he was comfortable with on the last throw. They'll try and pick it.
Oh, what?
He lost the football. It's loose. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, my
He's got
God.
his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman, 31 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So
X,
don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
But only X's.
Lance now on 1st down. Drops this underneath. It's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Yeah.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 39, Lance. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. Okay. And he's taken down inside the 30. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Lance, a give now to Sermon. And he is going to lose yardage here. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Lance. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least. If they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. And they'll go for it. Lance.
Ow!
Have the first down.
Well, like he got the first down.
A pretty good shot that time. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left.
No.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
But no, I'm going to change Debo's route there. That's good.
On play action, Lance. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Trey Lance, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Niners get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Now Ryan on first down. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now it's Ryan. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Oh, dang it.
A final shot before half for Lance. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
Oh,
That's
nice.
By Deebo Samuel.
I was going to kick the field goal, but that was perfect.
A great effort there as time expires in the first half. And the 49ers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Gold with the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Taking it about the 1. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
This is not a good return because I was not ready. Oh, okay.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Rolling to his left. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Throwing his Lance on third down. He's got a man complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll go option to the short side. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing now is Lance. He'll buy some time right. Got his target, Samuel. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 33. A good pickup there at 22.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down. Well, a momentary speed bump there.
He was wide open, and I pressed
the defense had other ideas. They're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance, throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
From the gun, it's Lance. That's another one complete to Mitchell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line. They'll run with Mitchell. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Lance going to throw. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Trey Lance with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Gold now out to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And let me tell you, that wasn't as easy as it looked. Dancing away and moving forward for 6 yards.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
It was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
It's a jet sweep. This is Pittman. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Steps away to his left. And his throw here's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Out to his left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
This is Hines. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Throwing now is Ryan. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Here's Ryan. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
He's going to look deep down the field. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the 49ers have just about sewn up this football game. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Mitchell. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Lance rolling to his right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. Here's Lance, sliding out of the pocket. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is going to have the Niners first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. That one a backbreaker.
Man, he quit. Okay, let's go. I won. Yay. He quit. Why did you quit, dude? I want to check, is there a friend leaderboard? Straight Drippin' 98. Oh, is that the African American guy? Oh, it does show. Okay. 2 wins, 2 losses. So basically, both me and Baron are 1-1 online. Okay, awesome.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Carolina Panthers. The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
2nd and 5 now. Mayfield. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. McCaffrey running up the middle. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Past the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 66 yards. And the Panthers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off of play action, here's Lance.
Oh, my God.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Meanwhile, Lance's throw complete here to Ayuk. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. To throw again on 2nd down, Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Okay.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now Lance, escaping the pressure right.
There you go.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Juwan Jennings, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are back within a score.
Jennings.
Gold with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Now I know his first name. Yeah.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On third down, Mayfield. Found his target, it's Anderson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Play fake, Mayfield. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. Complete on the quick throw to Moore.
What the heck?
Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Moore, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Throwing again on second down. Lance. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Here's Lance to throw it. Steps away. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. Completes it to Samuel. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance. Man open, that's Ray McLeod. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, Lance. Checks this one down, it's Mitchell. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Lance and company going on 4th down. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Panthers will get the football back. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. It's territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Forced out to his left. And this is caught. Jennings. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out.
What's up? Okay, you're still there?
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Lance. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Set, ready, 10 black.
On 1st down, Lance eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jeremy Chin showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. They run over center with Mitchell. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Lance looking to throw it. Flushed out right. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Down, 32.
On 4th down, Lance. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
He's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. This is caught.
Why?
Jason, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Xavier Woods with a pick.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the 2nd half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder, because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
A little bit of daylight on that 1st down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
1st down, Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. McCaffrey will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Yeah.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and it finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down.
Hurry.
Here's Lance. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Red, yellow.
Again, it's Lance.
Oh, what?
And my goodness,
throw it
another
higher.
interception.
Okay, what was that?
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six.
I just want to try to get one more touchdown.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Yeah, I just want to try to get one more touchdown. That's
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go. And now here is another interception. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 101 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. It'll be a gain of 2. And speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
57 to Mike.
Mayfield. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Shotgun now for Lance. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Finding room at midfield. Look at the big man rumble. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Lance now on 1st down. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Now Lance again. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking.
And now off to the races, down the right side.
Where my players
30,
are.
the 20.
See, this is what
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
This is not going to happen in real life, because, yeah.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.
Okay, yeah, that was not good. I will try better later. Hello? Okay. I'm definitely going to be way better later. I don't know why I did terrible. Okay, I have to go to bed. Bye.